If you're running Facebook ads, I'm going to show you why there's really only 4 ways to improve your return on ad spend. I'm going to show you which ones I would recommend, which ones I wouldn't recommend, and then how to go about each one of these. So number 1 is increasing your average order value. This is very, very standard. This is just increasing the price of your product or your service, because if you do that and everything else stays the same, your return on ad spend goes up because you're making more revenue per sale. Well, do I recommend this one usually? No, especially it's really just a supply and demand type of thing. If you're in a commoditized or saturated space, and your price is 25 to 30% higher than other competitors, there's a low likelihood, if you're especially starting out or mid-market, that you're gonna actually get people to buy at a high rate. So this one I would save in my back pocket for really last. The next one is improve conversion rate. Well, how do you do that? The biggest piece here is actually your conversion rate optimization. So this is a function of your landing page. If you can get people to your website and then figure out how to convert them at a higher rate, that is, get them to actually understand what your product does, why they need it, and understand why you're the most credible partner or person for them to buy the product from, then you can increase your conversion rate. So I'll have more videos on how I'd actually go about this. Next, we have click-through rate. So on Facebook ads, this is simply making better ads. If you make better ads that are more relatable to specific personas, you're going to increase your click-through rate and interest on the product and why people need your product. They're going to understand it, which is naturally going to kind of coincide with this. And so if you have better click-through rate on your ads and people are more interested in them, and then your landing page is actually talking about the specific pain point that your ads are actually mentioning, these are going to work hand in hand. You're going to get better click-through rate and a better conversion rate. So this is a function of ads. This is a function of the landing page, but these really go side by side. Last but not least is decreasing your CPM. So I see a lot of accounts with high CPMs, and sometimes it's not controllable. It's just the space you're in. But also I see fragmented and heavily segmented account structures, or just really poor account structures or targeting that lead to high CPMs. And so you can decrease your CPMs, which is essentially how expensive is it to put my ad on Facebook. And so if you can decrease that, well, if everything else stays the same, you're going to get a better ROAS because your cost per click is going to decrease.